Hello everyone, this is Techno News, and in today's program, you will see, spends over $2 million in an attempt to make his body young again. U.S. Air Force tests first THOR microwave gun to destroy groups of drones. Student-launched rocket soars to heights surpassing Mount Everest. Airbus autonomous drone helicopter. New robotic chess set combines online play with a physical chessboard. North Korean hackers have stolen $2.3 billion worth of cryptocurrency. And biking in VR, this app makes it possible. So let's go. Tech entrepreneur Brian Johnson is spending millions a year trying to reduce his biological age, how old his body seems, rather than his actual chronological age, which is 45. In Mr. Johnson's luxurious Venice Beach home, a bedroom has been converted into a clinic where he spends many hours. He wakes at 5 a.m., eating his first meal an hour later, followed by a second and final one at 11 a.m. This, combined with a forensically selected 54 pills, a mix of supplements and off-label medication, are all planned based on readings from a catalog of tests. His days consist of a torturous exercise regime, monitoring and numerous treatments. While it's good that he's getting some returns on his $2 million, so far there's nothing really out of the ordinary going on. We have known that diet, exercise and aging are linked for a long time, so it's no real surprise that living healthily made Johnson fitter and equivalent to a younger man. So far, it seems like he's paid for a gym routine and a diet, rather than the brain, heart, lungs, and rectum of an 18-year-old. According to the team's regenerative medicine doctor, they may be looking at gene therapies, though no specifics were given. Gene therapies have shown promise in reversing aging signs in mice, with some scientists skeptical similar therapies could one day be applied to humans. Many countries are searching for ways to defend themselves against drones. The U.S. is one of them. The U.S. Air Force Research Laboratory conducted the first test of an experimental weapon. The cannon is called the Tactical High-Power Operational Responder, THOR. It is capable of engaging and disrupting drones that can operate alone, in small groups or in large swarms. THOR is positioned as a point-to-point air defense system. The system includes a powerful microwave cannon that can shoot down drones at short ranges. A press release from the U.S. Air Force Research Laboratory said the test took place on April 5, 2023. U.S. experts tested the air defense tool at Kirtland Base in New Mexico. The purpose of the April tests was to verify that real-world performance against computer models. U.S. Air Force Research Laboratory officials would not specify how many drones were used or how many of them the system was able to hit. The press release says only that THOR successfully incapacitates several drones at once by overheating their electronics. Although the April test was the first large-scale test of the microwave gun, the U.S. Air Force Research Laboratory has previously conducted two demonstrations. In 2019, THOR successfully hit one drone. A year later, the cannon's operation was demonstrated overseas, but no details were available. In a stunning display of engineering prowess and unwavering determination, a group of students from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University has shattered records by launching an amateur rocket to a breathtaking altitude far surpassing the height of Mount Everest. On April 16, their small rocket, aptly named Deneb after a star in the constellation Cygnus, soared to a maximum height of 47,732 feet, an astonishing 1.6 times higher than the iconic Himalayan peak. The achievement, which left witnesses in awe, not only pushed the boundaries of amateur rocketry but also more than doubled the previous record set by undergraduate and collegiate amateurs in the United States. The team's feat surpassed the previous record of 22,000 feet and solidified their place in the annals of student rocketry history. The students from Embry-Riddle's Prescott, Arizona campus dedicated over 4,000 hours of intensive work to the construction, testing, and launch of Deneb. Airbus has successfully completed sea tests of its autonomous drone helicopter, the VSR 700, in wind speeds exceeding 40 knots. These are conditions where even experienced pilots decide not to fly a rotary aircraft, according to a company release. The recently concluded tests marked the first time the drone was put together as a complete system and flown in an operational configuration at sea. The drone is powered by a 15-brake horsepower Thielert Centurion 2-point diesel engine and has a payload capacity of 220 pounds with a maximum takeoff weight being 1,543 pounds. With a 23 feet long rotor blade, the drone can cruise at speeds of 120 knots and a service ceiling of 20,000 feet. More importantly, it has an endurance of 10 hours, almost twice that of a standard helicopter. The flight's ATOL system was tested across 80 operations during the test. The onboard deck finder system from Airbus can help the drone take off and land off a frigate's flight deck with an accuracy of 4 inches without needing a GPS or similar navigational system. The company claims the system's accuracy is equally good, even under zero visibility. Chess fans online can celebrate as electronic gaming startup Particular releases GoChess, its most recent invention. This new chess set bridges the gap between real-world and virtual games by enabling players to compete in online matches with robotically moving pieces. GoChess is poised to revolutionize how chess is played by giving players of all skill levels an engaging and dynamic experience thanks to a successful Kickstarter campaign that is currently underway. GoChess initially gives the impression of being a conventional chess set. The magnetic chess pieces are smoothly moved across the board by a network of tiny wheeled robots that are hidden beneath the translucent surface. GoChess syncs with online chess venues like Lichess and Chess.com through a Bluetooth connection to a companion app, enabling players to face off against opponents who are far away in real time. The GoChess Lite option costs $219, while pledges for the complete GoChess system start at $259 per. Hacker groups linked to North Korea have stolen about $2.3 billion in cryptocurrency since 2017, including $721 million from Japanese entrepreneurs, writes publication Nikkei Asia citing research data from Elliptic, a company specializing in the analysis of blockchain-based platforms. The report states that North Korean hackers have been targeting other countries' cryptocurrency holdings in order to obtain the foreign currency needed to implement their country's missile program. North Korean hackers stole between $600 million and $1 billion in cryptocurrencies in 2022, according to a UN Security Council panel. That's twice as much as stolen last year. Elliptic estimates the amount of funds stolen in 2022 was $640 million. According to the source, North Korea not only conducts hacking attacks but also uses ransomware to steal cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrency exchanges from Japan are most often targeted by North Korean hackers. It is noted that attackers mainly rely on direct attacks, since if successful they can gain more advantages than the use of ransomware, which is far from always effective. According to the report, the main targets of the hackers were participants in the rapidly developing cryptocurrency markets of Japan and Vietnam. Between 2018 and 2021, at least 3 Japanese crypto exchanges were hacked by North Korean hackers. In 2022, Riders Republic won the DICE Award for Sports Game of the Year. Players of the game, currently in its 6th season, practice various outdoor sports such as mountain biking, skiing, and wingsuit gliding in the largest national parks in the USA. The large and varied game world is ideally suited for virtual reality, though the game is unfortunately unavailable in VR. With Bike Binder VR, developer Holid now brings at least the mountain bike mode of Riders Republic to VR. Holid offers Bike Binder VR for free on GitHub. Players only need a stationary bike with movable handlebars and a VR headset. The application is supposed to be compatible with various VR headsets, but this is not certain. The developer states that he has only tested Bike Binder VR with a Quest 2 and Airlink so far. The left controller is attached to the left foot, and the right controller is attached to the handlebar. The controller on the foot detects pedal speed and transmits it to the bike in the game, while the controller on the handlebar performs other actions like jumping, braking, and changing the camera. Well, that was the latest news for today. We hope you like it. Do not forget about likes and subscribe to our channel. It will be even more interesting. So see you in the new releases.